So technically, if you would like to accept payments, you need to have many payment gateways. It's the world most expensive real estate place. Leading registrars use our software, so technically we're the most popular result software here. Hi, so shared hosting in Hong Kong. Firstly, Hong Kong is English part of China. It's not strictly like this, but mostly if you would like to enter China market, Hong Kong is the best way. And also if China would like to, companies from Chinese would like to expand globally, usually they start from Taiwan or Hong Kong. Because here is mixed culture. Mostly Chinese people and of course lots of English speakers. And they communicate together and make business together. Technically, Hong Kong is about 7.5 million people, but market here for shared hosting is very small, only 250,000 local domains. So there are .coms, .Asia, .cn, because lots of people would like to enter China market from here as well. But mostly quantity of domains here is no high. And the cost of real estate, the cost of developers here is very high. So here is very complicated to run successful hosting company. By the way, of course, leading registrars use our software, so technically we're the most popular result software here, result website builder. And if you're talking about real estate, somewhere here we can see Victoria Peak. It's the world most expensive real estate place. More than $100,000 for 1 square meter. So you can buy a house here. I really recommend, nice view. So regarding domains, domain costs like about $20, $30, $40, $80. Usually starting from $20, and first year is a little bit cheaper. So .com.HK most popular, but some people of course buy .HK. But because it requires also some verification, lots of companies just buy, let's say, .NET.HK. And of course, as I said earlier, some of them have .com and etc. So regarding support, it's 24/7, of course, should be Chinese and of course preferred English. Regarding payment gateways, oh my god. So here, they need to support American, so it should be American Express, Master Visa, so it's like Stripe, PayPal as usual. But then they need to satisfy Chinese market, so it's WeChat Pay, Alipay, etc. And of course, they need to satisfy local guys. So local guys, it's local QR codes and local systems. So technically, if you would like to accept payments, you need to have many payment gateways. So something like this. Regarding website builder, as I said, we're here leading provider in from B2B2C side. From B2C side, of course, there are lots of global players like GoDaddy, Shopify, Wix, etc. Because they would like to enter China market and don't know possibly how, so they start from here. Or possibly they target Asia, and this is just only part of it. If you choose on-premises or cloud, here you can choose both. But on-premises here could be high because data centers here cost a lot. The data centers here is also some issues because if you host in Taiwan, there are some political situation. If you host in China, there are some licensing. Hosting here is very expensive. So there are still things that you need to think when you host here. Also regarding single emails, Chinese usually do not prefer email. They use WeChat, sometimes WhatsApp of course, but WeChat it's email for them. So something changes. And of course when you work with Chinese, they have like a person, can you provide a name, email like 634 at something. And like, oh, what is your name? Oh, it's okay, call me 634. Maybe they have some like Don Chan name, but emails is like usually numbers, and you just wow. And it's a company like 4.cn or other big provider, they can have emails like this. So you can only numbers in email and like what? And never in WeChat and everywhere they use numbers, and it's for me a little bit shocked. Okay, so Also, there are few versions of Chinese because, as you know, China uses simplified Chinese because traditional is too complicated for many people, for most of the people. So they use simplified Chinese. Here they use traditional as Hong Kong and Macau. So this like mixed version of Chinese, of few Chinese, and also you need to. So they have a speech is very similar, but writing is completely different. Yeah. And regarding life hacks, so mostly I understood finally that when you participate conference in the short term, there are no ROI. So ever you can participate a conference and get nice ROI after 3-5 years or never. But the idea when you participate in the conference, the idea is you need to participate in the long way. For example, 3 years, you participate, let's say 30 conferences a year. And then if your people is stable, if you're sponsoring, possibly you will achieve something. So I understood it's too late. Now I think we're a little bit changing our strategy because we earlier looked at any advertisement, any conference as a short term. Maybe like we put something, we get something. So now we see like as a big part of something. So thanks for your time. And also we found a nice life hack how to target local markets because we have very strong domain name, but there are also some needs if you would like to be local and foundable in Google and GPT, in DeepSeek, in some local spaces. We found Lifehack. So the Lifehack is subscribe to the channel, and on next video, possibly with somebody else, I will explain it more deeply and more interesting. Just remind the Hong Kong market is too small. They like keep it like too small because compatible to China is less than 1%. Compatible to Lithuania, of course, is huge market, but for shared hosting is not a big. So see you guys on next video.